there, lovely brilliance ladies. I just wanted to talk to you for just a moment. I hope you don't get tired of hearing from me. I'm working out in my potting shed today, and I'm loving it. This morning I got to go visit a friend, and I want to tell you a little story. She and I were talking. She has 4 children, and actually she has 5, but we were talking about her 4 boys. They also own a dairy, and she's a piano teacher, and she always wanted her kids to play the piano. It was really, really important to her. And we were talking about how to fit that in our schedules because they've got to practice, you've got to have lessons, everything else. And it is crazy. Kids' schedules are crazy. So she talked about her boys. And they, like I said, they owned a dairy. There were chores to be done every day. One boy would feed the cows, one boy would feed the calves, and 2 boys would practice the piano. All of this took about a half an hour. So she had boy A would be out feeding the cows, B would be feeding the calves, C practiced the piano for 15 minutes, and then D practiced the piano for 15 minutes. The next week they'd trade. And so B would feed cows, C would feed calves. You get the idea. So these boys went through the year, starting at about 7 or 8, started practicing the piano 15 minutes every day, every other week, until they were 18. Just kept going. Out of all of these boys, 3 are very accomplished pianists, fabulous pianists. 1, likes it. He can play. He feels it in church. He can do a little bit, but never really loved it. 15 minutes a day is not very much. If you want to be like a concert pianist or something like that, you're definitely going to be practicing a lot more than that. But 15 minutes a day, every other week, for years is consistency. That's what it all came down to. They were consistent. They practiced, they touched it every day. Well, every other week. Our Jamberry businesses are pretty awesome. One of the best things about being a Jamberry consultant is the fact that it fits into your everyday life. You can schedule it around whatever you need to. One of the hardest things about your Jamberry business is the fact that it fits in around your everyday life and you can schedule it wherever you need to. You get what I'm saying? It is very, very easy to let our regular day lives take over. All of the extra things that happen and stuff like that, kids need this and that and whatever else, activities and such, and suddenly you've gone a week or 2 weeks without doing anything that's an income-generating activity, maybe even longer. It's very, very easy. What does your business need to be able to grow? Consistency. It needs consistent income-generating activities, and it doesn't need much. Obviously, if you want to build a gigantic, huge business, hours a day is fantastic. But most of us just want consistent growth. We want it to continue to grow on a consistent basis. So what does that take? Consistent effort. 15 minutes a day, every day, invested in income-generating activities. Think about it. What would that do for your business? I know adding 15 more minutes to my business every day in income-generating activities would be gigantic, right? And an income-generating activity, I want to submit that it's not going to be, just checking out Facebook, stuff like that. It's probably not even packaging orders and sending those out. Those have to be done. You're going to do that anyway, right? Somebody orders, you're going to send it out to them. Income-generating would be things that build your business. So contacting a potential hostess about possibly doing a party, that's an income-generating activity. Contacting a blog owner about doing a review on our product, that would be income-generating. How about emailing event organizers to see if they have a Jamberry consultant and seeing if you can get into a booth? Contacting people about doing fundraising opportunities, or contacting groups about opportunities to do a lunchtime meeting with their employees. That would be really good income generating. Designing lots of NAS wraps, probably not so income generating. That's going to be more along the lines of kind of upkeep of your business. But you want things 15 minutes every day to build your reach is what you're looking for. I want to challenge you to plan 15 minutes every day to do that. If you are interested in an accountability group to be able to, message, we'll do a group message for anyone who wants to. If you need a place to report back that you did your 15 minutes of income generating activities, just comment here and say that you want in. We will keep a message going, and you'll have a place to report back. You'll be reminded when others are doing it, so maybe a little bit of a reminder for you. I know summertime's coming, and that makes it a little challenging to remember to touch your business, but it doesn't take much. just 15 minutes every day, and your business will grow. So I want to invite you to get involved, challenge you to kind of challenge yourself. And remember that consistency is what it's all about. Just never, ever, 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 ever give up, right? Who's with me?